What's up, Jay? It's Hugh
We're
and
back.
Lou.
We're back with another legit takes.
This time
Yep.
looking at Topuria versus Gaethje. I'm not calling
Yep.
this shit Freedom 250 because, I
That's
think there's a
sorry.
lot to be said. There's a lot to be said, but I don't want to get political.
Yeah, we're not getting
There's
political.
aim as a hobby, a popular community in both UFC and otherwise. So don't want to get too much into it. No AI was used in the production of this slideshow. With all the hot climate of the world right now, we just thought it would be better not to use any AI.
Well said.
So we can just splash right in.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, on the White House lawn first playing, we got Diego Lope. Yep. Just a greeny guy. What's up? Hey, he looks like Stevie Gracias coming in. So let's kind of break this down. First off, I'm gonna say that Diego has an advantageous haircut. What do I mean by that? Well, just like similar to if obviously fans of the channel know about my opinions on pec muscularity. It's kind of a similar thing. Diego Lopes has a particular haircut that could lend itself to be advantageous inside of the octagon. It's very clear of that. He's got the chinny chin chin. Chinny chin chin. That's what he's got. But usually when you say someone's chinny, you're talking about they'll get flatlined, right? Think Benil Baryush, right? But he's got the chinny chin chin. He's not getting knocked out by shit. Gonna give him the chinny chin chin. I just don't think it's a possibility for Stevie to knock him out in this fight. And lastly, he's a nice guy. Look at him.
Yeah. I
Kind
mean,
of just want to scratch under his chin. He'd be like, he'd be like, meow, and he'd be like, dream, believe, make it happen. So I like that outlook by him. Next
yeah.
up to Steve Garcia. What's the kid's name? Stevie
Stevie
Gracias.
Gracias.
He's got the active listener advantage. I feel like he hears me right now. And he's got the dad advantage. I was watching the UFC embedded. We all watched the UFC embedded. And he was dropping his kid off at preschool, and he was like, I'm doing this for him. He's got the dad advantage. Just the way he's dropping his kid off at preschool, and he was like, I love you. Just kind of made me seem like he wasn't down to lose. He's not down to lose, you know what I mean? He's got to go back to the kids. So I give him the dad advantage. And then he's well endowed. That's alleged, but we've heard his wife in all fight week octagon side screams sometimes you might hear during his fight. That's alleged, but we've all heard about it. It's kind of whispers around the octagon, you might say.
Fighting meetings.
Yeah, I'm just going to give this to Diego Lopes. I just think there's no way. All that said, active listener, dad advantage, I just don't think that's going to do it for him. Well endowed might do it. You're not knocking out Diego Lopes, and, Diego Lopes, he's fought Volk twice, so that's a good thing on
It's been
anyone's
competitive.
resume. That's the same.
Yeah.
Anyway, we all
Yeah.
know what that means.
All right. Well, jumping right in. My takes on Diego Lopes and Steve Garcia. He does have the coolest haircut, as Will said. It is advantageous, and he's got cheeky hands. It
He's a
cannot
bit
be
cheeky on the
overlooked.
feet.
He's cheeky on the feet. That people
Yeah,
overlook
very
his
hard.
performance against Sadiq Yusuf.
Mm-hmm.
It was cheeky. It was a cheeky performance, so I gotta give him that.
Whoa.
And now Steve Garcia,
No.
he's the Mean Machine, which is a cool win. He's got a 7-fight win streak.
Yeah, no, I
We
agree.
we all we all know where this is going. You can go ahead and hit the arrow button.
Go ahead and hit the subscribe button.
Welcome to Volk Lopez 3. I mean,
Uh,
we just know it's
I've been
happening.
wanting this fight ever since the second to last one ended. I thought it was kind of open ended.
I'm gonna have to go Diego Lopez. I'm thinking a round 2 gets dropped.
People
Throws
forget
on
Lopez has
some
nasty
elbows.
grappling, bro. He has nasty grappling. He's an absolute spider.
Yeah. I'm gonna say in round 2 knockout, TKO maybe.
You can
All right.
take. All right, next to the. Who do we actually have next? I actually don't know. Ooh, Bo the highlight nickel. Who's he
Correct.
going against here? Oh, Dial DC Caucus. The late great. Don't know why his name is spelled wrong in the pic, but We all know him and love him. Dial DC Caucus. All right, so let's look at the highlight Nickal. What's he got? High practitioner and kink. A lot of people don't know this is kind of a deep cut, but I was talking to him this fight week. I was talking to him in the fighter meetings, and he showed me his banana. So that's kind of a big picture there. I think that has something to do with hand speed, maybe dexterity.
Potassium is linked to those, I've heard.
He's kind of casting
studies.
his rod. He's got the crowd advantage. I think the crowd's going to be on his side. You know, the president of the United States has been known to go out berry picking with him on the estate. He's out there picking berries. He's talked about it a lot, not even just
Out
in
there
our
playing
fire
golf
meeting,
with
but
out there playing golf with Daniel Cormier.
yep, he's playing golf with Daniel Cormier as well as the president of the United States. And he's experienced in wildlife pursuits. This kind of just has to do with what I was saying before, picking berries. You know, he's like, you know, just out there picking berries, got the grass-fed steak on the grill. You know, he's gonna be entering the sting zone. They're outside. There's gonna be bugs. That's been mentioned a lot. So you know, that's actually something that wasn't usually a good thing, experiencing wildlife pursuits, but now once they're outside, you never know. Raccoon could get in the cage, something like that, something crazy. Maybe a bird flies in. Dial Caucus, he's long. Kevin Holland, he was saying he's so long. And then DC was like, but Kyle Dawkins is so long. And you hear Kevin Holland, he's so long, DC, so long. So, you know what else? He's highly skilled in mathematics. He's highly skilled in mathematics, as you can see in the pic. I think Kyle Dawkins is walking away with the win. He's going to hit him with the 1-2 straight down the pipe. He's going to straighten him out.
It's funny you say that, because we're going right next to, we got Bot Nickal versus KD, Kyle Dawkins for short, you know, if you're just joining the stream. We got, he hasn't experienced true adversity before, you know, with things like the weather and the bugs. You know, he might be a nature specialist, but you know, it rains, it's like getting a wet towel poured on you. He might just pull out, you know.
It's just alcohol.
You got to bring up that he's a lion, though. You know, he just goes out there with that lion mentality. You know, Penn State, the Nittany Lions. You know, big time wrestler. He's got good wrestling, of course. He never claimed to be a fighter. You know, he never claimed to be a fighter. So, you know, if he really loses, you can't hold him against him. I mean, you just got to keep that in mind. All right, so Kyle Dawkins. Spoiler alert. He's the Slim Reaper, and he's a spoiler. And like I said, Will, he's got that 1-2 that'll sneak up on you. Yeah. He's got that 1-2, bro. He's long, he's lanky, and he's just gonna throw that.
Yep.
You know, and that spoiler alert, you know, he's gonna play spoiler to the Bo Nickal hype train. You know, everybody thinks that Rodolfo Vieira, you know, that's a good opponent. You know, IBJJ champion of the world.
You picked Rodolfo Vieira. I remember. I don't forget
that.
You put
bro. We just no, I didn't, bro. Yep. Just
we didn't forget that.
Let it be known that Kyle Dawkins is gonna play spoiler to Bo Nickal, and he's gonna show levels with that 1-2.
All right, next. Yep. Oh, looks like we didn't have the budget yet to
zoom in.
Didn't have the budget to zoom in yet, but who's this? Oh, Mauricio Ruffy. The lean machine. Look at that physique. Wow.
It's got decent pec muscularity.
Wow, look at those traps in the shoulders. Wow.
The lower abdomen as well.
What's that?
Okay.
All right.
Oh, God.
All right, and he's going against Nickal Chandler. Oh.
He's got a little gut on him.
Maybe he's got bionetic enhancements, bro.
He's got cryonetic enhancements.
He's got bionetic enhancements, bro.
Yeah.
He's been working in the lab ever since he left the Fighting Nerds. He's been taking away actual length on his legs and adding width to his body. He's remineralizing himself, utilizing bone where it's best fit. So yeah, just gonna go with bionetic enhancements. He has increased power over time. You can see that, you know, even a guy like Justin Gaethje, in 30 minutes with Rafael Fiziev couldn't even put him out at all. You know, Justin Gaethje kind of overrated the power, but you know, a guy like Mauricio Ruffy straightened him out straight with the 2. I think we've seen him increase power over time, so that's a big thing for him. And he's the grim player, bro. Look, bro,
Oh,
if you're going against Mauricio Ruffy, it's kind of like going to the graveyard, bro. We've only seen him do bad things to people. He's a mean guy. He's my actual favorite fighter, Mauricio Ruffy. So, yeah, he's never lost. For Nickal Chandler, this is his last chance. This is his last chance. So he's needing to produce something magnificent, and it's not gonna happen. Last chance, Chandler. You're getting publicly executed on the White House lawn as soon as the fight is over. We're pulling out the guillotine and the president himself, maybe even the big Yahoo. Who knows what could happen? They're slicing down the guillotine.
Depending on performance.
Yep.
All right, so Mauricio Ruffy.
And oh yeah, Silv.
All right, so we got Mauricio Ruffy.
Woo!
You know, he's got hands in the most beautiful way.
Couldn't have said it better.
I mean, you know, you put me in a room with a TV, playing Mauricio Ruffy highlights.
My pants might be wet by the end.
You put some Sade on, bro. That sounds like all I could ever need. Yep. He is susceptible to takedowns, even though he's never lost, per se.
No, he's never lost. I don't know.
It's definitely a factor that needs to be brought up. You know, Michael Chandler, obviously the wrestling background. It's Hoofy now, by the way, Hoofy. Says John Anik. Just wanted to clear the air.
That's Mauricio Ruffy to you.
And then we got Iron Michael Chandler. See you at the top. Conor McGregor, you need to come back and fight somebody. I am the most entertaining lightweight on this planet. All right, so Michael Chandler possibly took this because he thinks it's Conor. So.
Yep.
We gotta. He's a bit old, you know. You can never really trust his judgment. He was made into a fool by Paddy the Baddie. Paddy, you know, didn't look too great in his last fight. See you at the top.
Yeah, we're
see
gonna
at the top. There's not much to say.
Fall.
We're gonna see his head fall from top to bottom. They're gonna push him off the White House, and he's gonna splat.
No, we're gonna see his head
give
fall.
Give me Mauricio Ruffy by, I don't know. Give me like round 2 head kick KO. Yeah.
All right, next fight.
Zoom back in.
Josh Brogan. Yeah, this is a good little joke for all those who know. Josh Brogan. He's a good kid. He stays out of trouble. Yeah, so those are just 2 things I think about Josh Brogan. I think that's going to be a big thing for him. You know, people like John Jones considered maybe even one of the greats, but they didn't stay out of trouble, so that kind of tarnished their legacy. So a guy like Josh Brogan, you know, he kind of stays out of the mix, keeps to himself.
I've literally never heard a single controversy about it.
So,
it's good.
Derek Lewis. Oh no, Derek! Stop!
Oh, God.
No, Derek!
Stay on your side, Derek.
He's an absolute monster in the octagon. Yeah, so Derek Lewis, dude, get the fuck off my screen. It's fucking ugly shit. Josh Brogan's gonna piece him up, put it all together. You know, he's a good kid. I think that his dedication to that lifestyle, it's gonna give him the win. He'll probably do it by round. I might give him round 1. 70% chance, but otherwise than that, Derek Lewis will flatline him out cold like he always does.
All right, Josh Hockett and Derek Lewis. You know, he's known for. He's known for. He's pointing at the. He was pointing at the clock to Curtis Blades when he asked how much time was left because he's a good kid.
I understand.
Yeah. And he had actually found Waldo Cortez Acosta's baby in an interview, and if you hit the up arrow, he actually offered it to Michael Chandler to adopt it. So he's a good kid, man.
Yeah, he's a good kid.
He's a good kid. He's got concrete hands. you know, as the fight against Denzel Freeman, he, killed him
That's not a
by,
real
well,
fighter.
Denzel
or
Freeman's
it's
not
not
a
a
real
real
fighter.
fighter, but then Curtis Blades, it was an absolute war. He's got the art of head movement on his side. He was honestly, he was surprising me with the way he's moving his head for the big man that he is. He
Yep.
was having good head movement.
Yeah.
He's entertaining, but at what cost?
Cost
The
to
antics, are funny, but sometimes they cross a few lines. But I guess that's part of the game.
Yeah.
And am I right, District of Columbia?
Am I right, DC?
DC. All
Yeah.
right, and then well, Derek. Yeah, Derek Lewis.
Yo, Jarzinho. Jarzinho,
Derek
get out
Lewis.
the pick, bro.
Did she ask?
She asks about me? Yep.
Yeah, he's the knockout king. And he's known for, being shit against people that are, trying to make a push for the title, and then as soon as there's some up and comer, he has to starch
You'll
him
do
out.
them bad, yep.
So I'm gonna go with Derek Lewis by like a round 2 fluky flukester knockout after getting pieced up the whole time. Book it.
Alright, I think, yeah, alright. Just take. Alright, next we got Nano Snally. Look at Jay, versus Amen's Hobby. What's going on, dude? Got a nice haircut in that pic.
It's true.
Sean Snelly's Irish. Y'all do nothing. That's a pretty big thing for him. People like Conor McGregor and otherwise. The Fighting Irish, as they're known. So, yeah, I think he's going to walk in that octagon. He's going to have that Irish swagger, He's a lucky guy, too. The 4-leaf clover, you never know if your uncle is a leprechaun. So, all right. I'm in Sahabi. He trains with Jordan St. Pierre at altitude.
and Mandel Nallo as well. We're there too.
Nah,
Rat
so
garbage.
he trains with Jordan St. Pierre at altitude. So that will probably net him a couple points. I don't know. What the fuck? He's losing, Hey man, don't go away! Don't go! He's on altitude to train with Sir Jordan St. Pierre.
Shit.
Don't worry about him.
All right. We'll see him on Sunday.
Yeah, we'll see him on Saturday night. We'll see him on Sunday night. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Sean O'Schnally. I think he's trying to get a Sugar Show vintage finish, so I think he's gonna do it pretty quick. Let's not see a takedown in this fight, please.
All right, we got Sean Boy Wonder O'Malley
Oh,
versus A-Man Zahubo.
Wait, pause, bro. Did you see the fucking? Did you see fucking Brendan Allen video?
Which one?
Where he's like, UFC, fight fans. He's like,
No, wait.
bro, it's literally the worst video I've ever seen.
Come on, UFC fans, let's ride.
I don't believe you.
Let's go, UFC fight fans, let's ride.
Bigger.
Let's go, UFC fight fans, let's ride. Let's ride, baby. UFC fight fans, let's ride. UFC fight fans, let's ride.
What is he doing, bro? All right, so hit the button again.
All right. Oh.
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 Oh. One more.
God, he seen the cheat.
Oh. He's actually he's lighter man's Chase Hooper.
Mm.
And put it simply, first we beat Yadong, then we beat my Peter. And then Kahubo, Iceman, no.
Oh.
Iceman, no more Mr. Nice.
Wait, come back.
Yeah, come back. Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, no more Mr. Nice Man, He's got
Two twos.
Two twos, Crody, If your ting don't give you bare wazzles on a first date, fam, she's dirty, fam.
Bro, Zahubo, you're dead, fam. Not gonna lie.
Zahubo, you're done, fam. All right, next slide, bro. We know who's finna win.
Yep. All right. What's the next fight? Pereira. Pereira in the fight set versus Ciryl Gane. Pierre, I just want to say first off, they're a couple of baldies. Look at them. You can see the light shining off their head. Like, look at the top of, like, Ciryl Gane looks like he has an idea in that picture, bro. Yeah, you see the light going off.
Yeah.
Pierre, he's lightning in a bottle, man. You know, you just can't contain him. We saw that in his last fight against Magomed Ankalaev, You know, Big Ant got absolutely chased down. You know, Pereira you couldn't contain him. So if he keeps that pressure, I think that'll work out for him. What's next? He's got hands of steel. A lot of people don't know that, but Poatan actually means hands of steel in Brazilian. So, so in Brazilian, that translates to Poatan. So,
yeah.
Ciryl Gane, he's surreal in the octagon. It kind of rhymes.
Dude.
So, Ciryl Gane, he's surreal in the octagon. You know, they'll make a song about that one day. It's just hard to believe that he's really in there. You know, sometimes when you see him fighting, and that's because he retired to create films, etc. Yeah. A lot of people don't know that he was actually in the recent Paw Patrol attempt on Netflix. It was actually one of his great pursuits before he fought Tommy Lee Aspinall.
You think
this is the hardest fight to pick on the card for me, because there's a lot that's riding on this, because I absolutely hate Alex Pereira. I hate this guy. I hate Alex Pereira. He's a scumbag, dude. He's a fucking scumbag, dude. So I hope that Ciryl Gane puts hands on him, knocks him cold out, and then gives him some absolutely necessary extra strikes on the floor afterwards. That's what I'm hoping for. But do I think Pereira will win? Yes. I think Pereira's gonna win because Ciryl Gane, he's a lofty oaf. But he does have the pectoral advantage. I don't know. I might go Ciryl Gane. That's kind of what I want. So I'll just go that. Roundtree. I'll give him Roundtree. I'll give him Roundtree Jr. Yep.
All right. There you go. All right, Pereira and Ciryl Gane. Pereira and Ciryl Gane, half large tuchus. Ooh. He's looking off to the side. He's in the GOAT talks.
Fuck this guy.
Two belts, beating all of the best. Obviously Izzy Strickland, Jan Blachowicz.
He didn't beat Jan Blachowicz. We all know who won
Well, I'm just saying.
He got dominated by
Khalil and Big Ank. There's never been an opponent that he's lost to he hasn't avenged. So it's truly a beautiful thing. He's our GOAT.
Nah.
Well, to me,
maybe Lou's GOAT, and it ain't Hugh's the GOAT. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe it's Lou's GOAT, but not Hugh. I'm the most entertaining heavyweight on this planet.
He's not even the heavyweight, bro. Get your facts straight. Fuck this guy, Alex Pereira.
Well then, Ciryl Gane. Ciryl Gane.
Oh.
He's got tricks up his sleeve, He's French, Je vais perdre parce que je suis un idiot, which means, I will give it my all.
What that means?
It is what this means.
Do you know that Poatan means hands of steel in Brazilian?
In Brazilian, right? Yeah, I was just thinking that. So they both got a sort of translation thing going, two different languages, no corner stealing. He's got crafty extremities, extremities in all senses. I've heard. In the wise words of Eddie Guerrero, if you're not cheating, you're not trying. So, I'm gonna have to go with no contest here. It's a crafty prediction. I'm thinking Pereira drops him. He gets back up. He gets a little crafty trip, attempts a heel hook, and then gets onto top guard and just starts pounding shots to the back of the head, and Pierre's forced to retire, and Ciryl Gane gets a no contest.
And he gets another shot at the title. Let's go.
And another shot at the title, baby.
All right. Wait, this is our last fight.
This is the moment you've all been waiting for.
It is Ilia Topuria. Oh, jeez, bro. Get a hold of yourself, Ilia. Versus Justin the Highlight Gaethje. You know, Justin the Highlight Gaethje once said, I feel lonely. I just go out in public and people want to take pictures of me. And then I just go back home. You know, that's a really deep quote by him. Sometimes you just go out and everybody just wants to take pictures of you and then you just go home. All right, these guys, both of them, nothing without the beard. Just want to say that. Yeah. You kind of see the receded chin here on Topuria. He's not having shit there. And we've all seen the pic of beardless Justin Gaethje. It's not for the faint of heart, let's just say. He's got the messy haircut. That's kind of
I had that haircut
nowadays
in 4th grade.
Yeah. I just don't like that haircut on him, you know. I actually take issue with that. He's ripe as an onion, you know. He's only 20. What's the kid's age?
28, 29.
That's a really young age to be climbing towards one of the sport's greatest. I think he might be the most skilled fighter we've ever seen. So, yeah, he's ripe.
You know what they say about onions, though?
Well, he's gonna make you cry. Cut him the wrong way, he's gonna make you cry. So
there you go.
And he's running from the yolk. You know, just kind of similar to the one before that. You know, he's young in the game and he's making things happen. So you know, I think those are all advantages for him. Yeah. You're looking at Justin Gaethje. He's got the chip on his shoulder. You know, he's here in front of a couple of his golfing buddies. You know, if he loses, they're gonna kind of lose respect for him. So they might not go golfing with him ever again, something like that. And you know, his dad's gonna be in attendance. Who you know, Ilia's been insulting his dad. So next up, we got it's kind of a chicken or the egg thing with Justin Gaethje. You know. So yeah, I'm gonna go with you know, I think Justin the Highlight Gaethje's gonna do the classic. He's gonna throw up a 2. And Ilia's been saying all fight week, I'm gonna knock you out in round 1. So Ilia's gonna be on the gas. Justin Gaethje throws out the 2. He's wrapping his shin around, and his shin wraps around Ilia's chin, and we've seen it happen to him before. He goes straight out. So just gonna go with Justin the Highlight Gaethje. You know, even though I don't like the guy, I think I'm gonna go with just because he has that chip on his shoulder, man. He's got to make things happen. Yeah. So just gonna go with Justin Gaethje.
It won't go more than 2, as Will said as well.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the receding chin is prominent. It's a badass fight, man. It's a badass fight. I mean, but you know, Ilia, you know, I think he's the best in the world right now. He's crafty in every measure. You know, he's got good power. You know, people forget that he's a grappler by trade, and I mean, I think he well, he's not a basketball player by trade, because if you actually click to the next slide, yeah, he has my guy Rufus in every sort of area. He was rocked by the likes of Jay Herbert and Josh Emmett.
Jay Herbert? Wait, no, Josh Emmett rocked him?
Just after the 10-8, or it was before the 10-8 round, I feel like maybe I'm remembering it wrong, but I mean, there was times in that fight where I feel like Josh Emmett landed a good shot or two, but you know, and Rufus, man, I don't know. You know, I feel like he's gonna idiot max his way to victory. I can almost like envision it happening. You know, Justin Gaethje's gonna go out there, Ilia's gonna turn on the gas round 1. You know. And we're gonna see that patented backflip after it's all said and done, man. He's gonna give it his all, you know. There's gonna be a little clinch moment. Ilia's gonna be putting on the gas. Justin's gonna lock shoulders with him, and he's just gonna throw that nasty uppercut. Ilia's gonna get wobbled, and he's gonna lean forward. He's gonna throw those feet up, and it's gonna be a rolling thunder KO. I mean, I got the script early, and you couldn't play it out any other way. So
yeah,
that's
sorry guys. Just kind of cut and dry like it is. You know how we are here on the Hugh and Lou Picks channel.
Yep.
We don't like to just.
We tell it like it is.
Tell it like it is, pretty much. So yeah, if y'all want to make some money, go hit this parlay that we just hit. If you watched last week's video, you'll see how we went for, I think it was 12 for 12. as a team. So, all right, guys. Well, subscribe and like for more picks. Make sure you unsubscribe. Hit the dislike button. Remove that comment that you put that I know you put when Luca asked you to at the beginning of the video. See you, Jay. Much
Bye, Jay.
love. And don't forget to subscribe. On the
And
way
then click
out.
that little bell.
Hugh and Lou production.